Hello YouTube, Tutti back again with a trades, pickups and Tales from the Booter. So as you can see, we are officially sponsored by Budweiser. I've got a deal going with them there, so yeah. It's purely coincidental, this is. Right, trades. I did a trade with Ocarina fella. Is it 78? I always get the numbers at the end. I don't know what people annoy me when they put numbers at the end of names. I think it's 78. It's Carl. That sounds a bit loud, doesn't it? Oh, beautiful Joe. Turn it down a bit. There you go. You probably can't hear it, but it's right in my ear hole. Yeah. So I did a trade with Carl, Ocarina fella. I'll link him down below. The item he sent me is actually set up. He traded me very kindly a Wii that I think he got from like a charity thing. I think he put like a blind bid in of a certain amount of money and he won it or something. I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but he said he didn't need it, and I was like, well, I don't need one, but for one of my daughter's bedrooms. Excuse me. So yeah, Carl, awesome mate, loving it, superb. Really do appreciate it. Please go and check Carl's channel out. I'm still waiting for the N64 collection video, mind. But anyway, yeah, go and check him out, guys. Awesome YouTuber. Okay. Car boot was on, surprisingly. Really was surprised. I didn't think it'd be on. It was on. It wasn't great, but I'll come to that in a minute because I've got some pickups out in the wild. So, what did I get where? Right, okay. Put that down there. So, we'll start with like shop pickups, if you like. I'd seen Lee, Cube Master General, pick this up, and I didn't even know it existed. Because, like I say, with the sort of current, well, technically I suppose it's current gen, but kind of current but on its way out gen. It's a Wii game. Lee picked this up, and then I think 2 weeks later picked up another cracking title that I'm keeping my eye out for as well. But I'd seen this one. I think it's about pretty much what he paid for it as well. And I just thought, because I know how expensive this franchise can get, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if they do these in limited runs or people just don't buy them on release. I don't really know. So the game I picked up 15 quid anyway is Tales of Symphonia on the Wii. 15 quid. Like I say, Lee picked this up a couple of weeks back, and I was just like, oh right, I didn't even know that. So, you know, whenever I was passing games, it's from game, but I'll pop in there, and sure, you know, I got lucky, and even the guy behind the counter said, oh, you've got yourself a rare game there. And I was like, well, it's not. I suppose it's hard to find. I wouldn't say it was bloody rare. It's probably, like I say, I don't know. Someone who knows shitloads more about this sort of stuff than I do. If anyone knows, is it Namco? Is it? I thought it was Bandai. Oh, it is. Yeah, Bandai Namco. Is it that they don't obviously they mass produce them, but is it in like limited quantities? Because I know like Skies of Arcadia, which was on the Dreamcast. You've got Tales one on the GameCube, which I've got. There's another one. Something else, can't remember. And I know this is on PS3 as well. But yeah, if anyone's got any, you know, oh yeah, it's because of this, then give us a shout, because it'd be quite interesting. Because if it is the fact that they're limited sort of runs, or you know, limited numbers, should I say, that'd probably answer the question. But yeah, so cheers, Lee. That's a really good heads up, mate. Because I wouldn't have even bothered. You know, like I say, the Wii, because it's sort of current genish, it's not something that I'd sort of actively go out to look for. But you know, the RPGs, I do like the RPGs. So yeah, cheers for that, pal. Okay, a couple of PS1 games from the old crack converters. Sports games, I wouldn't have looked twice at them. But for the fact of they are like, well, actually the one after the other, didn't know that. They're low scoring numbers in terms of their releases. So again, this is a tip that I picked up because again, I didn't have a PlayStation 1. Back in the day, well, no, tell a lie. I had a PlayStation 1 back in the day. I didn't buy games for it because I chipped it, and like most of us always did. So I wasn't aware of any of this, and I think it was Mr. Neckbreaker last year pointed this out to me. So ever since then, if I see these for the right price, I snap them up. This one's case is battered, and it's got no manual. And quite interesting, I'm wondering if this was a rental only, but again, one of you guys who are better informed than I am will tell me. So I picked up Game Day, NFL Game Day. So the case is fucked, but it's a PlayStation case. So as you can see, that is what number is it? That's 2019, 219, 20p from the mighty crack converters. Say there's no manual in it. This is from Blockbuster. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to sort of see if this was a rental only game. So as you can see there, you get butchers of that. Because I know they did a few of these on like the N64, didn't they? Made them only rental only games, which makes them quite hard to find. I can take that sticker off now. And then the other one, which is incomplete, it's in beautiful condition, I must admit. So I'm not sure why one survived and the other didn't. Is NHL Face Off. Again, like I said, there's no, I don't know what you call it, like banner. There's no PlayStation banner, and that one is number 220. And again, that was only 20p from Crack Converters, so quite happy to get that. And this one's all complete with like an original, a proper disc. So I don't know. Someone out there, like I say, will know more than me. But I thought for 20p, you know, I'll take them. Like I say, because the low release numbers now was nice to have. Where have we got to go now? Charity shop. I probably did better in the charity shop again this week than I did at the car boot. Right, I picked a stack of Xbox games up. I had my list, so I picked up a load that I knew were, and I just got a couple because I thought these are probably going to be good trade fodder. Or if not, I'll just chuck them on eBay and try and make some money back. So these are all 360 compatible. I think I paid $150. Yeah, $150 a piece for these. So we've got Ultimate Spider-Man. These are all complete, all in really good condition. Spyro: A Hero's Tale. One I've never heard of. Shrek Super Party. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, and we've got Tony Hawk's Underground 2. So they're the ones I'm keeping because they're 360 compatible. And the two I picked up, one I just don't see it, and the other one I thought, I know it's a cracking game, and I'm pissed off that I can't play it. Well, can't play it on the 360. But it's Burnout 3 Takedown, and the one that's a little bit more obscure is Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo. I might do a trades video because I've got quite a few Xbox games and other bits and bobs, so I might do that afterwards. I don't know, the football's on soon, so that may be later on when I'm half cutting 2 sheets to the wind. So I picked them up. But the lady in there, she knows me, so she came over and said, "Oh, is this any good to you?" And she had this like carry bag. So I had a quick look inside, and it's like Game Boy stuff, or well, Game Boy Advance stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'll have a look. Unfortunately, it ends up being, I think, there's one controller, one console, and then sort of boxes of stuff that are not complete. So it's a bit gutted. But I mean, it ends up costing me £2, so I ain't bothered. So I mean, this is probably worth £2 on its own. So I've got another clear blue or ice blue Game Boy Advance. This time, this one's got a battery cover on the back. So again, that's up if anyone's interested, along with the other one I picked up the other week. So we've got two there. But that one's got no back on it, and that one's got a back on it. The screens are they're a bit scratched. I'm not going to lie to you. You probably ain't going to be able to see it, but that's the one with the back on, which has probably got a slight, I don't know actually. Yeah, probably slightly better screen. That's the other one there, but they work. So And then the box, again, I'm not interested in any of this, so I just, like I say, she just offered me from £2, so I thought, yeah, I'll take them. It'll offset the cost of them. So, again, like I say, it's a weird bag, so there's a load of sort of all your warranty. There's an actual SP instruction booklet, so whoever had it must have had an SP at some point. Some more consumer information guides, so if anyone needs any of them to make up their whatever, then we'll do it this way. Two of the boxes were fakes, so I've just binned them. But this is an original box, instructions but no inserts or anything. So that's Lego Star Wars. So it's just, there's no like internals to it. It's just the manual. So I say these are no good to me. These may complete someone's collection. Shark Tale. That's got all the sort of internal thing and the manual. Again, no gain. This one is complete but no internal sort of housing, and that's Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. Just show you. So that's a complete game. And this is a complete game but no internals. It's Shrek 2. Again, I don't collect for these, so. And the one that I was really hoping was complete, but it's not. So it's just the manual, and it's got like the internals built into it. It's been a quite nice little addition. It's Banjo-Kazooie, Grunty's Revenge. So if anyone's interested in them Game Boy bits, give me a shout. Like I say, I thought they would have been useful for someone out there. Duncan, Wooly Weeble, and I know there's quite a few of you guys into your Game Boy Advance ones and getting them boxed now. And the boxes are alright. Some of the boxes, yeah, they're boxes. They're not indestructible. I think that's it. So, yeah, that's all the stuff I picked up about. So it was car boot. It's now raining. So yeah, I mean, anyone who's been in the UK yesterday, Saturday, would know it was fucking pissing it down. I didn't think the car boot would be on. I really didn't. So I kind of half didn't plan to go, but it was on. It was on surprisingly, and it wasn't too bad this morning. But it weren't great. It was, I think, all the rain and everything else put people off. So it was a little bit shit. For all the lizard lovers, yes. Well, one of the lizards was there, not both. So yeah, he was sort of limbless. He was hobbling around on his own. Kind of spoke to me a little bit, which freaked me out somewhat. But I'll come to that in a minute. So yeah, it was a bit shit. It was a bit shit all round. But I picked up some weird stuff. Probably where did the best go? Yeah, there's a lad there. I'd seen these in his little bucket. I thought, oh yeah, Quintin, he might have some stuff. Nah, they weren't. It just turned out they'd been in his loft and stuff, garage or whatever, loft garage. He was clearing out, he's moving out or something. So for £1.50, I think £1.50 or £2, I picked these up, and I picked them up just purely because I thought they're just useful to have as spares and stuff. They needed clean, like I said, they've been in his loft. So I got myself 2 PS2 controllers, which are grubby as hell. I need a scrub, and I mean mainly this is what I'd seen. So I'd grabbed this and I'd seen them. And I just thought I'd chuck it all together, which is a PS2 multi-tap. Don't really see these about much, actually. Quite a chunky unit. It's got like double. Both sides have got like double memory cards, so it's a hefty old unit. So yeah, like I say, there's nothing outstanding, guys. Well, not that I don't think, anyway. Picked these two up just from a random store. It's like an oldish couple. Fuck knows where they got them from. I did ask if they had any more. They just seemed oblivious as to even what they were. So I got these pair out. They weren't that oblivious because they knew that there were games. So they went, oh, games are £1. It was like a DVD box. which kind of attracted me to, because I say I'm looking for Arachnophobia, the spider film. So these two here, nothing outstanding, but I think anyone who's been to a car boot, you know, you get to that point where you think, I've got to buy, not you have to buy something, but fuck me, it can't be a wasted journey. So they wanted £1 each, they would not budge. So I was like, fine, I'll give you £2 for them. You know, they're probably not worth that much, but I've got 2 loose Mega Drive games, Primal Rage and Foreman KO Boxing. He's Foreman for real. There we go. So that's about as retro as it gets. Right, next up was a woman with two kids. The Lizard had been up and asked her about games, and to be fair to her, she sort of said, look, you'll have to come back in a bit. And he sort of loitered around the car. And the thing is, he's a fucking idiot, because he gives it away. When I know he's loitering, it means that someone's got games in there. And he'll just stand there on his phone, waiting for him to unload the car. I've seen my other mate there who buys jewellery and all kinds of shit and DVDs and whatever. And I'd seen him there, but I overheard him speaking to his wife. He didn't know I was there, and he went, he's a fucking idiot, look at him. And he was, and he goes, he's sticking his fucking head in the window, and he was sticking his head in the car window again. So without me even sort of saying anything or implying anything, you know, even, and this guy's been doing it for 8 years. And it's just fucking bad form. So obviously this woman was like, look, seriously, just fuck off and come back in a bit when I've got all the stuff out. Which is fair play to her. So anyway, he was loitering around. She pulled out some stuff, like, I think Lego stuff, I think. So he dived in there. But my mate, well no, he sort of said to me, he goes, oh, there's some PSP games on the table there. So while the Lizard was in the box of Lego, I wandered over to the table. And I picked up 3 PS2 games. The lad wanted £2 each. I said, would you do a 5? And his mum said, yeah, fine. Again, they're nothing outstanding, but they're quite nice to have. I don't think I've got these. One of them I weren't sure of. But I thought, well, fuck it, for £5. So I've got Sega Rally, which is always a good time. This is one that I wasn't sure if I'd had or not. If I had it, that I've got. That's the Simpsons game. And then the other one, which was kind of like a bit of a no-brainer, is Lego Batman. So, a few of the PSP, which don't get a lot of love, but for a £5, and it stops the Lizard grabbing them. So I had them. Oh yeah, that was a weird one. So, with some chap selling DVDs, many DVDs. Again, that's why I wandered over. He had this game in there. I think he had a couple of PS2 games, all shitty sports. But he had Tomb Raider 2 or 3 as well on the PS1 and this game. So I picked this one up knowing that I didn't have this. Asked him how much, asked his wife how much. He went, oh, about £1. And he sort of typed in, as she said £1, he went to say 50p. And I went, I like that, 50p. Sold. So it's probably a pile of shit, but for 50p it's in perfect condition, case is not cracked. I got Wing Over. I thought when I saw the cover, I thought it might be a shoot 'em up, but it looks like it's more of a flight simulator thing, which, yeah. But I thought for 50p, no, I'll have it. Right, this is where the Lizard. I shouldn't call him the Lizard. He's probably a nice guy and stuff, but this is where he spoke to me a little bit. Not much. There's a lad there, lad and his, what's his dad? I think it was his older brother. They come in 2 cars. Pulled up and I just sort of said to him, look, don't suppose you've got any old video games? He said, yeah, I have. He goes, I've got a PlayStation. And I went, oh yeah, I'll have a look at that then. And he pulled the PlayStation out and I went, oh, look, I had a quick nose in there. I said, oh, I'm interested in that. I said, have you got anything else? He went, oh, I've got PlayStation 2 as well. It'd been in storage or something. So he got the box of PlayStation 2 out and it was a fat PS2, so I weren't that first. But I'd look at the games. So I picked a few of the PS1 games and the PS2 games. Literally, as I sort of got these in hand, your man comes over. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but are you interested in that? And pointed at the PlayStation 2 console. And I was like, no, like, I'm done, sort of thing, you know. off you go kind of thing. So it just freaked me out a little bit. So the PS1 games I picked up, which is probably the pick of the bunch, and one of the games I wasn't sure if I had or not, and I thought, bad bollocks to it. At this point, I was like, there weren't much there, and I thought, well, if I've got it, I think it's an half decent game, and again, it'll be good for trade fodder. This one, the first one, I think I've got as platinum. This is the first time I've seen it Black Label, so my platinum one will be up for trade. So I'll grab myself Croc Legend of the Gobos Black Label. Yay! All in there. So I'm pretty sure my copy is platinum. And I haven't seen, first time I've seen that Black Label. So I've got that one. Again, this one, I wasn't sure if I'd seen before and hadn't bought it, or if I'd seen it and picked it up. But again, either way, I thought, well, I'm having it. Yeah, he's all been definitely been in storage because they're covered in fucking dead spiders. So case is fucked. It's Wu-Tang Taste of Pain on PS1. They're complete, all there. So that was all right. And the pick of the bunch, PS1 wise, well, probably the day actually, is a copy of Resident Evil 2 Black Label. It's all there, both discs. So there we go. I've got that. So it's just trade fodder if anyone's interested. And then the PS2 game from this chap is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. In really good condition. So I'm not sure on that one. Is the ends available to view? I can't see it from here. No, I can't see it from here. But if anyone's interested in that one, drop me a message or whatever, and I'll check after this when I file it. So I can always let you know. Excuse me. So that's it for games. So it was really shit. It just wasn't a good day at all. So I probably did better at the charity shop. But what I did pick up, well, I suppose it is gaming related, but they're not games. Obviously, I was mentioning him earlier, Carl Ocarina Fella. So now he's got me. Oh, I picked up a bloody Yoshi plushie. Put him in the washing machine. I picked up a yellow Yoshi, probably about the same, exactly the same as that, but like yellow and stuff. But he's in the wash. Well, she's in the wash, or whatever the sex of it is in the wash. But yeah, I got sidetracked. So yeah, Ocarina Fella, it's got me obsessed now, because I'm inadvertently looking for Pokemon stuff. So where I got the Yoshi from, there's a youngish couple, and I thought all them, he's probably about 27 or something like that, 28. I thought that, you can usually tell the sort of demographic of people who might have games or who might not, and to be honest, sometimes that's completely goes out the window, so don't listen to a fucking word I'm saying. Because I'm just stereotyping. But anyway, so I've got the Yoshi from them for 50p, and then they had this, and they paid £1 or 50p for this, I can't remember. But it was like 4 or 5 months ago or whatever, I would have just not bothered with this, and I don't know why I bought it. Because if Carl's interested, give me a shout. I don't know, I haven't even researched, I don't know if it's worth anything. It's fucking 13 years old, so I'm assuming it's worth something to somebody. But I've got a. It's definitely it's a Pokemon, because he's on one of the. I think he's on Pokemon White, isn't he, or something? So it's this like bird dude, slightly got some sun fade on him and stuff. It's all battery operated, and when you press this button here, look. So I'm assuming when you do that, his wings will move when he's got batteries in, and he'll make a noise or something. So if anyone, I don't even know what it's called. Like the character thing of it in Pokemon. So if anyone's got any ideas, if what it is, if it's worth anything or whatever. But again, it's because it's this Pokemon. I just thought, oh, I'll have it. Fucking obsessed with it now. I'm obsessed with fucking Pokemon. And the other thing, sticking with the Pokemon theme, there's a chap there. Bit of a look like the guy out of Simpsons. You know, the book, the comic book guy. Looked like him. Looked like him. He had loads of like figures and like he had a remote control DeLorean. He had a remote control A-Team van all in the box. The old Batman cars and stuff. Really nice stuff. Really good stuff. You know, if that's what you're into. I'd been past his store once or twice, and he was like meticulously putting everything out. He had like shitloads of like Power Ranger stuffs and all that kind of whatnot. So I'd been past it like a couple of times, and he was still fucking there putting his out. And then I went past it, and I'd seen 2 of these things. So I said, "Oh, how much are them?" And he went, "Oh, I've got some more over here. I've got some more in my bag still. Sorry." Just started emptying them all out, and then I noticed there was a couple of figures. I said, "Oh, how much are them?" So basically, I've got all this for £4. I have looked because I know what the figures, roughly what the figure names are, and they ain't cheap. So I've done all right, but these other things I can't find them. So anyone who's knows of the Pokemon and the toys and the collectibles and that will be able to tell me. So I've got, do it this way. Right, I've got. If you want to see the size of my fucking balls, I've got 4 big balls here. So I've got four fucking balls. Look at the size of him. Look. Talk about golden balls. I've got red and white balls. But obviously these have got little creatures in them. Little. Do it this way. Look. So that one's got like a snake dude in it. I don't know what the names are. This one's got. Is that Starabia? See, some of them I do know because I have played Pokemon Yellow. So some of them I do know. I know this dude. That's Pikachu. So he's in this other one as well. And the last one is, I don't know what his name is. That guy there. So that's in these, but these aren't hinged or anything like that. Look, they're just like little caps, like little Pokeballs. So it's 4 of them. And then he sort of said, "That's this one." He had 2 or 3 of them out, 2 of them out. He goes, "Oh, I've got more." So he pulled the other 2 out. And he goes, "Oh, I've got these sort. I don't know if you're interested." 3, 4. So I've got 6 of these. But these are slightly different. These are hinged. They've got like a little spring on them. Again, I know nothing about them, but these like seem to be fixed. So I've got 6 of these little ball ones. Look, and you press it. And the little Pokemon's inside, so I've got Pikachu. Is that Bulbasaur? So I know some of the older ones. Charmeleon or whatever his name is. Oh, what's his name? Is his name Bulbasaur? Oh, I can't remember. One of them's Bulbasaur. That other guy there. I don't know. Some little angry motherfucker. Oh, he's from Team Rocket. Mewtwo. No, Mewtwo, that's Alan. Fucking Alan's in the figure. No, I don't know. Is it Mewtwo? It might be Mewtwo. And then this is like another version of that one, I think, when it's evolved. So that's them 6. I don't, like I say, they look quite cool actually. These ones, they sort of clip and pop up. I don't know if they were just. I don't know where they've come from. I don't know if you buy them or, well, obviously you buy them, but I don't know if they're like, you get like the bubble gum machine and you put like 50p and they pop out or something. I don't know. So that's them there. And then, like I say, the pick of the bunch. So I know what these are. I could find them. So I've picked up 4 figures. And they're quite fucking old. It's a 1998. And they're really well made, I must admit. Like weight wise. So I've picked up Ash and I can't remember what her name is now. Ash and Nat Gill, and I picked up Team Rocket. Jessie and James, is it? I mean, she just needs a bit of a cleaner. She's got dirty hair, but so yeah, fucking fucking madness, Pokemon mania. There. That's it, guys. If anyone's interested in the Game Boy stuff, PM me, sort some out. I say the empty boxes. I'll just show you the two Fako boxes, which are just ridiculous. Yeah, if anyone wants the boxes, they're more than happy. They're more than, I could chuck these in, but they're not worth shit. Look at that, fucking ridiculous. And then some shitty squished cars one, but they're not worth anything. Literally, these we're going in recycling. So unless someone wants some, I'll just recycle them. Turn them to toilet paper. That's it. Excuse me. I've got a pile of like normal Xbox games there, and a few of the little odds and sods. I'm not sure if to do a trades video, so that may be later. I don't know. But that's it. That's me done. So yeah, anyone's interested in any of the bits that I mentioned, anyone knows information about the Pokemon stuff, give me a shout. Other than that, guys, I'm finished. I'm done. I'm gonna watch the football and drink some beers and chill out. Take it easy, YouTube. Bye bye.